So let's make this healthy spinach salad or palak salad. Now here I've taken 2 cups of spinach leaves, and I washed them well. I'll leave the instructions in the description box. And now I'm just going to blanch them. So I'm going to add this spinach to some boiling water, about 3 cups of boiling water. And I'm just going to keep them in the water, add about a teaspoon of salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt for this. And we're just going to keep this in the water, boiling water, for just 1 minute. And then I'm going to transfer it to a bowl of ice cold water. So in this way, it retains the fresh green color as well as it does not lose all its nutrients. And just keep this in this ice cold water for about half a minute and then drain out all the water like this and put it into your bowl in which you're going to make the salad. Ensure that all the water content is out. Just squeeze it between the palms of your hand. Now I'm going to, in ghee, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. I'm going to fry this garlic really well. Then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. Mix the two really well together. And 1 teaspoon of vinegar. You can use oil too, but I'm keeping it healthy, so I'm using ghee. 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. And half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to pour this over the spinach leaves. And then I'm just going to add some toasted sesame seeds or til and some chopped up roasted walnuts. And your salad is all ready. So let's make some kakdi koshambir or some salad made out of cucumber. So here I've taken 2 cucumbers and I've washed them well. Now I'm just going to peel the cucumbers. Once we're done with the peeling, I'm going to show you how to chop this cucumber for this particular salad. Now this is a typical maharashtrian salad recipe and it's really delicious. Now we're going to cut off the ends. Taste the cucumber. If it's bitter, please discard it. It's good, it's not bitter, so I'm going ahead. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the cucumber into halves like this, and then I'm going to chop them really fine into very fine pieces. The finer, the better. This is a real instant salad. It gets ready really quickly. So now I'm going to transfer all of this. Okay, now I'm going to chop them even finer with my sharp knife because we want the pieces to be really, really fine. So in this manner, just chop the pieces fine. Once that is done, I'm going to transfer it to my bowl in which I'm going to be making this koshambir or salad. Now first I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of roasted peanut powder. I'll leave a recipe of how I prepare this peanut powder at the end of the video, so don't forget to watch it. Mix the peanut powder in really well. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Mix that in well too. And I'm just going to add about 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. You can also substitute this with gur or jaggery. You get this granular gur, you can add that, or grated gur or jaggery or jaggery. Mix all of this well, and a little bit of coriander leaves. And now we're going to give this Koshambir a most important thing, which is the tadka. So here I've taken 2 tablespoons of ghee. To that I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds once the ghee is nice and hot. Then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of asafoetida or hinga. And I'm going to add 1 small green chili chopped fine. And we're going to pour this over the Koshambir and just mix it up really well together. And that's it guys, your lovely Kakvi Koshambir is all ready.
So friends, let's see today's lovely delicious tomato koshambir recipe, and I'm also going to show you how I make my roasted peanut powder at home. So let's start with the tomato koshambir. Now here I've taken 2 large tomatoes and I've chopped them really fine. I'm going to add this to a mixing bowl. I'm going to add 1 medium-sized onion chopped fine. Now mix the two really well together. Now I'm going to add about half a cup of roasted peanut powder. You can add as per your taste. And this peanut powder also is very easy to prepare. Next, I'm going to add some salt to taste. And I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of sugar. You can add the sugar and salt as per taste. Now mix everything really, really well together. Now I'm going to give a small tadka or a fodni. So I've taken half a tablespoon of oil, heated it up in a small pan or a cuddler, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon each of mustard seeds, cumin seeds, asafoetida, and turmeric powder. Now I'm also going to add 1 green chili that I've cut really fine, and we're going to fry this green chili really well. We're going to add this tadka or fodni to the koshambir and mix everything really well together. This tadka really elevates the flavor of this koshambir. And just garnish it with some kothambir or some cilantro or coriander leaves. And I like to keep this in the refrigerator, and it tastes really nice when it's served chilled. And this is a great accompaniment to, amti bhaat or some puri bhaji. It's like a nice refreshing salad. It can be had all by itself too. And now moving on to how I make this roasted peanut powder. So I've taken about 2 cups of raw peanuts in a large pan, and we're going to roast this on a low to medium flame, stirring continuously. This took me about 5 whole minutes till the peanuts were nice and roasted. And you'll hear this popping sound as they get ready. And also the color of the peel will change to a darker brown color with black spots on it, so you know that it's ready. Now you can turn off your flame and let the peanuts cool down, in the pan itself. Not completely cool down, they should be a little bit warm. And then you transfer them to a large plate. Or I have this, lovely I think it's called soup in Marathi. I don't know what the English word for it is. Maybe you all can write in the comment section below. And that way, I can easily just peel off the peanuts. Now, while they are warm, it's easier for the peel to come off. And you can also use a nice dry kitchen napkin like this to make the work easier. Try to get off as much of the peel as you can. Now, generally, once I peel them, I sit on my kitchen floor and I do this. But right now, for the camera, I'm putting it on my platform. So just, kind of shake off the peanuts like this and then just blow away the peel. It's very easy to do that. You just have to, kind of lift or rather just, it's difficult to explain in words, but, just kind of get the peel of the peanuts and just blow away the peel so that all you're left with is this lovely peeled peanuts to make the peanut powder with. And these peanuts, you can, if you don't want to use them in a peanut powder, you can just keep them as a snack, as roasted peanuts. They taste delicious and they're pretty healthy too. So you can do this on your kitchen window, or you can just sit on the floor. That's what I generally do, and then sweep off all the, peel. But try to get off all of the peel or as much as the peel that you can. And I like to make about 2 cups, 1.5 cup of this peanut powder and keep it handy. You can use this for kanda batata rasa. You can use it for sabudana khichdi, sabudana vadas. You can use it to make tirgur. So it has a lot of uses in the kitchen. And I'll link all the recipes that I've used my peanut powder in the description box below. And now once we finished with getting off all the peel, generally I sweep it off the floor, but right now I'm just taking it all off my kitchen platform. And then we're just going to blitz it. You don't want to grind it, you want to blitz it. So you just blitz, stop. And you want a little bit of the peanuts also to be there. You don't want a completely smooth powder. So a little bit of the peanuts, pieces of peanuts, and you're all set to go. And your peanut powder is all ready. So do try out these 2 recipes and let me know how you liked it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. So friends, let's see today's beautiful recipe of Russian salad. Now here I've taken about 2 medium-sized potatoes, washed them well, peeled them, and I'm going to chop them up into these small, even-sized cubes. Now I've kept some water at the side because I'm going to chop these potatoes into small cubes, and then I'm going to put them in the water so that they don't discolor. So we want them into this even-sized small cubes. Next, we're going to cube up the pineapple. So just remove the center and then cube the remaining pineapple. You're not going to use the center. So I've used about 3 large slices of pineapple. So basically you require at least 3/4 of a bowl of all of the ingredients. Next, I'm going to take 2 carrots. Now I love using these orange carrots, but even if you get the red carrots, it's fine. Now just cut them up. Now I would like to remove the center, the center part, and then we're going to chop them up into small cubes. We don't want very small cubes, just about this size. Now I've soaked about 8 to 10 French beans in some water, to which I've added a little salt for 10 minutes, washed them, dried them well, and then remove the edges. You need to remove the edges, otherwise you'll get these stringy kind of, consistency. And again, chop the French beans. Now you can prep all of this and keep everything ready, and when you want to make your salad, you just go ahead. Now I've taken half an apple and I've removed the core and I've removed the peel also. Don't throw away the peel. You can eat the peel. It's, very rich in vitamins. But for the salad, I have removed the peel. Now this apple adds real crunch to this salad. Now you can go with the entire apple also. So all our ingredients are ready. Now we need to cook the potatoes. So I've just taken some water, about 4 to 5 cups of water, let it heat a bit, and I'm going to add the potatoes. Then I'm going to bring the potatoes to a gentle boil, checking in between. Now we don't want overcooked potatoes. We don't want it to be of the boiled potatoes consistency. We want them to be firm, yet they should be cooked. So just take them out in the middle and just check them with your knife. The knife should go, completely through the potato, or you can even, taste the potato and see whether it's cooked. We don't want it mushy, but we want it to be cooked. So keep checking. It should take about 5 minutes, and then drain the potatoes out and put them in a bowl. Now to the same boiling water, we're going to add the chopped up carrots. Now we don't want to overcook the carrots, so just for a minute, we're going to let them heat in this water. And again, we're going to drain the carrots and put them in a bowl. We're going to do the same thing with our French beans also. Just, kind of cook them just for a minute, not even a minute. Like the minute it hits the water, like, just for some time, let it boil and then take it out, because we don't want them mushy, but we want them to be firm, yet they should be cooked. So when you eat them in the salad, you don't find them extra crunchy, but just the right texture. Now you can increase the amount of the veggies also. You can add more carrots, you can add more French beans, you can even add green peas if you like. So now we are ready with all our ingredients. So now we can start making our lovely Russian salad. So I've taken a large salad mixing bowl. I'm going to add the potatoes. I'm going to add the French beans. Now try not to get any of the water of the vegetables into the salad. Then I'm going to add my carrots. I'm going to add my chopped up apples, my pineapples, and I'm going to mix all of this really well together. Doesn't it look lovely already with all the lovely colorful veggies and fruits? Now I'm going to season it with some pepper powder. So I'm going with half a teaspoon, but you can add to taste. Then I'm going to add some salt. Mix everything well together so that the salt and the pepper nicely coat all the veggies and fruits. Give it a taste, guys, because then you come to know if you want to add more salt, if you want to add more pepper. And then I'm going to go with 1 cup of mayo, but then I really added a little bit more later, about half a cup more. So you add the mayo also according to your, how much mayo you want in your Russian salad. Now, those who want to keep it completely veg can go for the eggless mayo. Otherwise, you can go for the classic mayo. And just mix everything, and don't forget to chill it before serving it, because it should be had nice and chilled. And this is a lovely salad. Do try it out, friends. Now first we're going to hard boil the eggs. So for that I've taken 4 cups of water, to which I'm going to add 3 eggs. We're going to bring it to a complete boil and then simmer it for 3 to 5 minutes. After 3 to 5 minutes, just turn off the heat and cover and let this come to room temperature. And after that, place the eggs in cold water for 5 minutes. Similarly, I'm going to boil 2 small potatoes for about 10 minutes and let them come to room temperature. Now the eggs are nice and they've come to room temperature completely. They've cooled down, and now I'm just going to tap them gently onto any hard surface. They will just crack a bit and then just take off the peel. So if you boil the eggs in this way, the peel will not get stuck to the eggs. Never try to peel very hot eggs, just come out of the boiling water. Let them cool completely and then only peel them, and then you'll get the perfectly boiled, hard boiled eggs. So in this way, I'm going to peel these 3 eggs. And now we're going to move on to the potatoes. So I've peeled the potatoes as well. And now we're going to cut the eggs in this manner. So first I'm going to just slice the egg into half like this. And now you know that it's hard boiled because the yolk has completely changed its color. If it's soft boiled, then the yolk is still a little, a dark yellow. Here it becomes a pale yellow. And I'm just going to chop it up into small pieces like this. So first you're going to cut it up into half and then, into smaller pieces. This is a real delicious salad, guys. You should make it. It's like a light meal. You can have it as a meal or an anytime snack. And it's okay if the yolk gets a little separated from the whites. It's fine. Don't get worried about it. And now that we've chopped our eggs, we're just going to transfer them into a large mixing bowl. Use a large bowl for this salad because then it becomes very easy to mix the salad once all the ingredients are added. Now next I'm going to cut the potato also into small even sized cubes. So you can prep all of this and keep it ready, and when you're ready to have your salad you can just mix everything. So now I'm going to add the potatoes to the bowl. Now I'm taking one medium-sized onion. I've washed it really well and then I'm going to cut off the edges like this, take off the peel. And then you can see in the center there's this little yellowish kind of a thing. Take that off. And now we're going to chop the onions really, really fine. So first I'm just going to slice them. And then I'm going to mince them really fine. It's very important for this recipe that the onions are chopped really fine because you don't want big pieces of onion, as you're having the salad. So it's very important that you chop them really, really fine. So just move your knife in this way, and it's good to if you use a really sharp knife. And then add the onions also to the eggs and potato. Now we have just one more ingredient to chop, and that is some fresh coriander. So I've taken about half a cup of coriander, washed it really well, and then I'm going to chop it really fine and add that too. So now we're done with all the ingredients that we need to chop. Now we just need to add some few more ingredients. Now here I'm going to take a medium-sized lemon. I've just cut it up and I'm just going to squeeze out the juice of one lemon. So that comes to around 4 to 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. So this can be adjusted as per your taste. So now let's add the other ingredients. So first I'm going to start with mayo. So I'm using half a cup of mayonnaise. Next I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of English mustard, 1 teaspoon of pepper powder, black pepper powder, some salt to taste, and the lemon juice. And now all we have to do is just gently mix everything together. Mix it very gently because we don't want the eggs, breaking, nor we don't want the potatoes breaking. So very gently give everything a mix. And your lovely egg and potato salad is all ready to enjoy. Now I like to have this for really chilled from the refrigerator, so you can chill it up and enjoy it. So friends, let's see how to make this delicious coleslaw. So here I've taken half a cup of mayonnaise. This is homemade mayonnaise. I'll leave a link of how I prepare my mayonnaise at home. You can also use store-bought. This is 2 cups of shredded cabbage. I'm going to add the cabbage to the mayo. Next, I'm going to add half a cup of shredded carrots, half a teaspoon of pepper, and some salt to taste. And now all we have to do is just mix everything together really well, and then just give it a taste test and just see whether you need more mayo or whether you need more pepper or more salt. And you need to refrigerate this till you're ready to use it. So give it a good mix. You can use it on the same day, or you can store it in an airtight container and use it for at least about 2 or 3 days. And this is your lovely coleslaw ready. Now you can use this coleslaw in many ways, like I'll show you. So you can make yummy sandwiches with this, little mini sandwiches as starters, or a light brunch or lunch, or you can put them on canopies, or you get these flat biscuits which are very wafer thin in different flavors. You can use those, or you can just put them on some crackers. So I just like to cut off the edges because that way the sandwiches also look very pretty. Don't overstuff it, just put the right amount. And here I've prepared some burnt garlic rice as well as some chicken kebabs, and I'm just going to serve this as a salad. So I'll leave a link to my chicken kebabs and my burnt garlic rice. which are both very delicious. So you can serve it as a salad. And that's your coleslaw all ready. A very simple recipe with very few ingredients. So I hope you liked today's recipe, guys. If you did, then don't forget to give this video a like, and I'll catch you.